Hey there, and welcome to Real Investment News. I'm Mike O'Neill. Well, the closing bell has rung, and it was a positive day on Wall Street. The Dow was up about 9.25. The S&P was up 3 points. The tech-heavy Nasdaq actually had the best day. It was up 22 points, closing at 6,786.44. One of the reasons why was because of this. Broadcom offered to buy fellow chipmaker Qualcomm for $103 billion. Now, if completed, this deal would be the biggest in the history of the tech sector. Shares in both companies actually spiked after the initial reports, but then just kind of returned to their above opening numbers. You can see Broadcom was actually up about 1%, went over about 4 points higher, and then Qualcomm, it had this initial jump, and then it kind of evened out back to where it was. Oil prices surged to their highest level since the summer of 2015. Today it closed at $57.33, still a little movement there. The reason? Well, many are pointing to Saudi Arabia, where the Crown Prince arrested several other princes and ministers as part of a crackdown on corruption, but it's never one headline. Nigeria had also said that it was going to be ready to help OPEC in its efforts to reduce output and bolster the oil market, so that was also a factor. And Equifax, you know about Equifax. Well, they are going to be releasing their earnings reports on Wednesday, but the stock actually started trading lower all day long. As you can see, it actually closed about a half point lower, closing at 108.03. And that came after the Shareholders Foundation announced that it had filed a lawsuit on behalf of investors who bought shares of Equifax, saying that the company failed to disclose that it had not maintained adequate measures to protect its data systems. As you may remember, hackers had access to information on about 143 million Americans between May and July of this year, but Equifax did not say anything about it until September. We are going to have more earnings reports and a whole lot more information tomorrow, but for now, that is it for our market closing report. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter, and we will see you tomorrow morning.